Back again, like a bad penny. I forgot to mention something before, if it interests you. I got an email today from NBC, from Tracy Ullman at NBC. They want me to take part in their cult documentary project, which is going to be 3 hours long. And it's funny that I was actually thinking about that today, and then she emailed me because I was wondering, like, what the time element is going to be with it, and she wants me to come to the city for another interview, and that costs money and takes time. The first time I met with her, she came out here, but she emailed me like a long list of questions, for me to write down answers to, so that it's easier for the interviewing process. And if you thought that first one was difficult and hard, which it was, this one's going to be even more in depth and intense. And it's going to cover more of like the legal aspect of the cult, the financial fraud, and of course the murder. The death now of the three major players in the cult. And the two people that are indicted for the murder. One of whom I never met, and one who I knew very well. I used to work for his mother's daycare, and I've babysat him. So it's crazy, it's wild, but that's like a little piece of something kind of interesting, exciting, is that I'm going to be on TV again, which is kind of another reason subconsciously why I'd like to lose weight. I don't think I looked very good at all in that last one, but I wasn't doing it to look a certain way. I was doing it to get a message out. Back on the wagon tomorrow. I figure I can lose, if I lost 2 pounds a week consistently, then in exactly half a year, I'll be down, 50 pounds, 52 pounds, and that's about where I want to be. I'm not trying to get thin. If I weigh like between 190 and 200, that looks really good for me. I stop looking good, in my opinion, at like 220. That's just kind of like the magic number, but 200 is ideal. I know it's still considered obese. According to the charts, I should be like 169 or 170, but I was that like when I was a junior in high school, and I was running track, and I was in a size 13 junior. So, gotta be realistic, but I don't like weighing 248. But hey, at least I'm talking about it, right? I remember I used to never say the numbers, because it's just me, and I don't care if it turns anybody off or not. There's worse things in the world than being heavy, but Amberlynn Reid scares me. Being that heavy scares me, and being that much in denial about it. Or even if she is fully aware of it, she doesn't care, and she's just resigned to her fate. And it's just sad. Everything about it, like, that's why I can't make fun of her anymore. It makes me so sad and like just uncomfortable. And if she was in a burning building and had to like run to get out, I mean, that's what I always think of, because I kind of know a few things about 9/11. I mean, personally, because my ex-husband was down there and he was a firefighter, and I watched a lot of those documentaries about people getting out and trying to exit the buildings while they still could, and there were some people compromised and in wheelchairs and obese, and they interviewed one guy who lost a bunch of weight after it happened, because he realized that he couldn't even run fast enough to get out. And I'm thinking like that if Amberlynn Reid ever had to try to leave or exit something, or everything about being that size is just so prohibitive to normal life, but she's getting more and more and more obnoxious as she's like backed into a corner, and she's like coming out swinging with all these different personalities and attitudes that she's like mirroring. From a psychological standpoint, it's morbidly fascinating and horrifying. Anyway, for someone who's not into Amberlynn Reid, I just spoke about her a lot, didn't I? I'm tired, and yeah, that's it. I'm tired. But I wanted to tell you about the NBC project, because that's something to be involved in and look forward to. And talk to you guys later. Peace.